Mettle Skybox Studio has just announced version 2. And I gotta tell you, it's an amazing package of goodies that make life in 360 a lot easier. Let's take a look at what's going on with it. Chris and his team at Mettle took a look at how we were working and what we needed to do, and realized that a lot of what needs to be done can be done much easier inside After Effects. Now don't let that scare you. What they've done is they've added 3 new modules. So now you can work almost entirely in After Effects. The Skybox Composer, which I'm going to show you in just a few minutes, makes it so simple for taking out the monopod or tripod or base that you have your camera sitting on. Then they've added Skybox 2D and Skybox Rotate Sphere so that you can go ahead and do all those effects inside After Effects. And what they've done is updated Skybox so that it supports more formats. You have Full Dome, Cube Map for Facebook, Cube Map Pano 2 VR, Cube Map Gear VR, and of course Equirectangular 16:9, which makes it much easier for us to work, as well as the good old 4:3 Cube Map, Sphere Map, and Equirectangular 2.1. We're going to show you how this all works right now. We've started with a fresh slate here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to import in the shot that we need to work with. Then I'm going to bring it down here and drag it to make a new composition. Let's go ahead and make that fit on the screen. And this was shot at Angkor at Bhutan Temple, and I'm up here at the top. Stunning shot, but here I am in the shot. The first step that you want to do is to pre-compose and make a new comp. And you want to move all your attributes over with it into the new comp. So I'm just going to leave it the same, and then it says Comp 1. Now what we need to do is, this is where the new Skybox Composer comes in. As you see, it's over here in the panel. We're going to add a 2D composition. We're going to use the Comp 1. And we're going to make sure it's got the right size for the comp width. And the aspect ratio we're going to work with is 16:9. And we're going to use a 2-node camera. So there we have it, and look, now it's changed image shape, and if we click on the camera, we can now move around in this just like we could when we're working in 360 space. But what I want to do is I want to look straight down at myself, because I want to replace myself in this shot. Now you notice I didn't worry about stitching myself very good because I knew I was going to take myself out. I think I'm going to turn it this way just a little bit, like so. There we go. That's about what I want. Okay, next, I'm going to duplicate that comp layer. You can just hit Control and D. Now I've duplicated it so it's exact. Now I'm going to take the pen tool and I'm going to try and trace out a shape so that I can replace myself. Takes just a few seconds to go ahead and click this all into place. I'm going to hit the arrow key, click on it. You notice we've got our little highlight for the area that we've got. And I'm just going to move that over here like so. Click on it. I'm going to move this part over to the edge. So this is the area I know I've got to work with. And again, I'm trying to make the image on the floor match up, because I pulled it from another area on the screen. This is so much easier than what we used to have to do before. Make sure I don't get into that shadow area right there. And I want to make sure I'm covering my hat the rest of the way. I think that looks pretty good. And now the coolest part about this is, let's take a look at our comp. There it is right there. This is the output that we're going to see. Now I think you're seeing the edges a little bit too much, so what I'm going to go do is go into Mask, open that up. I'm going to expand the pixels to feather it out. I'm also going to expand the mask just slightly. And then let's go take a look. Instantaneously, you see exactly what you've got. And now there we are. We're done. If you want to check it, go ahead and preview it. And I have to say, I like how that looks. Now the last step in the process, just go here to export and export to Adobe Media Encoder Q. This way, your finished product will still have the 360 metadata in it. Now, isn't that simple? That's how quick and easy the whole process is. Thanks so much. We'll have some more on this new and improved version 2 Mettle Skybox plugin very soon.